Welcome back to easyhouse.com YouTube channel. Today we'll be covering the 6 factors which affect option prices. This is our second class on FNO, and as mentioned before, we'll be covering these factors which affect option prices. So before we start, I'd like to tell you that we have hit 500 subscribers and our goal is to reach 1 lakh subscribers. One lucky subscriber stands a chance to win an Alexa speaker worth 10,000 rupees. So if you've not subscribed to our channel till now, request you to please subscribe to it so you can win this speaker. Now let's start. The factors which actually affect the option prices. Here there are 6 factors which affect option prices. First is what is the price of the underlying asset, the strike price, the time to expiration, the risk-free rate, volatility, and the interim cash flow, and the cost. So let's look at what is the effect of the value of the underlying on call and put options. So when the value of the underlying asset, so a call option is basically you're buying the underlying asset, and the put option is basically you're selling the underlying asset. So a call option value actually increases with the increase in the value of the underlying asset, and the value of the put option decreases when the value of the underlying asset increases. This is pretty straightforward, right? The second thing which affects price of a call option is the exercise price. Now let's look at what happens with the exercise price. What happens when the exercise price is lower? When the exercise price is lower, the value of the call option increases. The reason for this is we are able to buy the underlying asset at a lower price, and the opposite is true for the put option as well, right? So higher is the exercise price, higher will be the value of the put option, as we will be able to sell the underlying at a higher price. Now let's look at what will be the effect of time to expiration. Now greater is the time to expiration of the option, greater will be the value of the option. The logic is pretty straightforward over here. The more time you have to expiration, the more chances of that option to meet the condition is available, and hence the value of the option will be higher and increases as there's higher time. Like when you look at Nifty, you bought a call option which expiry is after 3 months. So you will see this call options price will be much higher than the call options price which is expiring in 1 month, because there's more chances that the price can reach in 3 months to that point, and the call option can be in the money after 3 months, and you have more chances of that happening if you give it more time. The logic for the effect of time to expiration is pretty straightforward. Basically you're giving the underlying asset more time, and it has more potential for movement, and hence the option prices will be higher if the time to expiration is higher. There is only one exception to the rule, is if the risk-free rate is very high and the volatility is lower. In a European option, by European option means that you can only exercise these options at the time of expiration. So if they're deep out of the money, these value of these options will actually decrease if the time to expiration also increases. This is the only exception to this rule. Let's look at the effect of risk-free rate of return on option prices. The price of the option increases in value with the increase in the risk-free rate, and the opposite is the case in case of a put option. So the put option value will decrease with the increase in the risk-free rate. Now let's look at the effect of volatility on option prices. Now volatility has the same effect as time to expiration. More is the volatility, more will be the price of the option, because there's a higher chance of the underlying to exercise the call option or the put options when the volatility is higher, because the underlying can move more. Hence it has the same effect as time expiration. That is, if there's an increase in volatility, there will be an increase in the underlying call and put option values. It is pretty easy to understand as well, because if you look at, if a call option increases in value, because the underlying asset can also increase in value and reach a higher price because of the volatility. Similarly, in a put option, the value will increase because the underlying asset price can even fall lower because of the higher volatility. Now, let's look at the effect of, so now let's look at the cost of carry on call options and put options. Now, we can see that in a call option, if the cost increase, the cost of the call option will also increase, and in a put option, if the cost increase, the value of the put option will decrease. We can understand this very simply, that when you hold a call option, it is equal to having or to owning a stock or having a long position of the underlying asset. And if you hold a put option, it is equivalent to having a short position or selling of the stock of the underlying asset or the stock. Now, the value of the underlying asset decreases with benefits and increases with the cost of the carry. So the value of the call option is inversely proportional to the benefits and directly proportional to the cost. And opposite is the case in case of a put option. So in a put option, the value of a put option increases with more benefits and decreases with more cost. Hence, it is inversely proportional to the cost. So these are the 6 factors which actually affect option prices, and I suggest you remember these things, because when buying call options and put options, this is very important. Like say for time to expiration, right? If you take the example of time to expiration, you have to understand there's an element called time decay. So when you're buying a call option, ideally, until unless you don't have a very, very strong bullish position on option or on the underlying, you should not hold call options for a long period of time, because the time decay or the time to expiration will have a great impact on call option prices. So even though stock is increasing slightly on a daily basis, you might see that the time decay will be so much that the value of your call options actually keep falling down. So the strategies involving call options should ideally be when there's a spurt in the price of the underlying, and it should overtake the effect of time to expiration or time decay on the option price. So these factors impact how your strategies, or which strategies or which call and put options you should exercise what point of time. You are in a situations of high interest rate scenarios, then, or a situation of high volatility as we've seen during this corona crisis, you will see higher the volatility, you have higher chances of making more money in call and put options, or you have higher chances of losing money because option prices actually are higher. So some people would have benefited a lot by selling put options or selling call options, because the prices of these options were very high and they were getting a good return. Taking less risk, they can actually make good amount of money because of the high movement or the high volatility in the underlying asset. So these 5 to 6 factors you have to learn, because, or you have to know, because these things will have an impact on how the call option prices move. It is very different from what a stock is. So ideally, without understanding these, you should not trade into options. And if you're doing so, you'll probably end up losing money, because you don't have a good understanding of what factors actually affect option prices. So if you like this video, I'll request you to please hit the like button. And our next topic on FNO would be on call options, and we'll telling you how these factors will affect call option prices more in detail, and what should be the strategies of holding, or what should be the conditions when you should actually look at buying a call option. So thanks a lot for watching our video, and please do subscribe to our channel. One lucky subscriber stands a chance to win an Alexa speaker worth 10,000 rupees. So if you've not subscribed to our channel till now, request you to please subscribe to it so you can win this speaker.